Welcome back to Double L. I am Al. We are here as always with the other Al. We did not get any guests on because our friends do not like us.
Yeah.
But
We
how are
just
you
couldn't
doing, Al?
follow up last week's episode with as much of a banger. So
We're gonna make
this
this
one will be,
episode an all-time low. So
yes,
by
all-time low
comparison,
episode.
last week looks awesome.
Yes, exactly.
That's the
Um,
plan.
yeah. So yeah, no, I'm doing well. How are you? We're back apart after an in-person episode last week, which was a good time with our good friend Owen. How we doing?
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Exactly. Now I understand that we have a bit of a fireball update.
We have a fireball update. This is how the season's been going. The
Yeah.
fireball is now, I guess there's a little tiny bit in there, right? But the fireball is empty.
Okay.
Might
Okay.
as well just put the rest of that down right here, right?
Sure. I said go for it. Now, what did we say? What were the predictions for the week that it
I
would be gone?
actually think you predicted week 11, which is like, I think that's the week it actually happened. We're in week 13 right now, recapping.
Yeah. Yes,
I
it
think
should be
you
said
called
that
it.
the fireball has been empty for about a week and a half at this point.
hmm I forgot
So,
to bring it over to the in-person episode. We had something much
yeah,
worse than this there. We had some
sure did.
malort.
Yep. That's going to be a stain in my parents' liquor cabinet for
Did you just
probably
leave it
the
there?
rest of forever. Yeah, oh yeah, I
Like
left it at home.
you didn't want to bring that back, you know?
Exactly. No, I don't. I'm not going to drink it. I
Yeah.
told my parents that they should just use it to prank their friends and stuff whenever they're over. Just like be like, here, let's do a shot.
They might be able to like run their cars on it. It might work as
That's what I'm saying. I think
combustible
I
fuel.
I think you genuinely could.
Big shout out to Owen for how much he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he did not. Neither did I. Neither did you, I'm sure. It's not good. As I said, I think I said it's not good about 17 times in the episode. Um, so
But
big ups
what
on me for not being able to use any other words
it's all right.
besides
We
it's
get
not good.
stims. We get stims from time to time.
That's true. Well, for me, I should just say this is a recurring. I meant to go Christmas sponsor for this week's episode, but unfortunately, um, I forgot to get hot cocoa mix for my rum chata. So I'm just going with another fall one, the good old Witch's Brew spiced apple wine. I'm finishing that up today. So, and I'm using the your wedding glass. I don't know if you could see it.
Well, there you go. That's a lot of rum.
No, this is wine.
Wait, I clearly was not listening to what you just
That's
said.
okay. That's all right. The rum was mentioned, rum chata to be exact. So I'll give you half points.
Maybe I'm just confused.
Could be that too. Could be that.
But thus ends the sponsorship. We bring in our new sponsor for this week, Wegmans cranberry peach juice.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
I have it in my glass right here. Gonna try and not get too crazy. I didn't fill it up all the way, but
Yeah.
it should
Yeah.
get me screwed up enough for the night.
There you go. There you go.
That stuff's strong. There were
Yeah.
no trades because the trade deadline has already occurred. Um, I hope everyone understands.
Yes. Yes. Oh, look what we're starting off with.
Look what we're starting off with, and I predicted this.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Mhm.
Uh,
Maybe my greatest prediction of the year. But
could be.
beyond that, you were saying how you're cursed.
Yes. Well, so I should say that I was saying I was cursed before the Monday night game when I had a 27% chance of winning, even though every game, there were so many games leading up to the Sunday game that most of my players had played before Sunday even happened. And I think I had like a crazy high, I think it was in the 80% chance of winning, which, hey, it's a percentage that ESPN decides based on who knows what, past player performance, matchups, I don't know. So how accurate is it really? But I was feeling pretty good. I had a big old point lead on Zane, and then his Sunday was a lot better than my Sunday was, especially out of that Seahawks defense, as you can see. So it looked
That
like
was
it
a
was just
sad
going to
game
be,
for the Vikings.
yes, it was. Sorry, Owen. Um, but yeah, so it was looking not good. I only had the Patriots to play, and I was down by, um, I mean, you do the math based on how many points I beat Zane by and how much the Patriots scored. I guess what, six, seven?
5 points.
Um, yeah. So first of all, I will say very disappointed. We had our most legitimate shot maybe in the history of this
I
show
know.
of getting a tie. If the Patriots scored 8 points, that's a tie, which would have been awesome. But
I was so
I,
excited for it.
I know. But I thought, I thought I was cursed because I was going to end up losing another game that I really should have won. But no, I was led by AJ Brown with 35.2. He's finally getting targets, finally getting catches. Jamison Williams and David Montgomery were pretty solid for me on thanks. I mean, Jamison Williams was really good. David Montgomery was solid for me on Thanksgiving. Um, yeah, Kyle Monangai looked really good, had a great game. The Patriots defense, what ended up saving me in the end. And this my highest score of the year? I feel like,
It's
you know,
definitely your highest score of the year. Yeah.
yeah.
You had a lot of good performances all around. It looks like the Kyle Monangai, Caleb Williams trade's working out
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
okay for
Caleb,
you.
not a great week for him, obviously. Less than 10 points out of your quarterback is less than ideal,
Yeah, but
but
the Bears are a good team. Via dumb
they are.
strategy, that's a great thing to do. And like you
Exactly.
said, AJ Brown blow up week. It's about time.
Exactly.
Jamison Williams, awesome.
Yep.
Harold Fanning, good. The
Yeah.
Patriots defense, when they got that um touchdown like very early
Yeah.
on in the game, I knew it was over.
Yeah.
But I was hoping. I was like calculating how many points the Giants would have to get for it to get down to 8, and it just was not going to happen.
Yeah. Looking at Zane's team, I mean, 135 is a solid score. He was
Oh
really
yeah.
led by the Seahawks defense, which is funny, but everything else was relatively solid. Trevor Lawrence was good. Good job, Zane, but hey, a blind squirrel has to find a nut every once in a while, and that's what happened for me this week. Hopefully, I can find another one in the ladder of sadness or two. I might need two.
All right,
Yeesh.
I unfortunately did not do as good against Owen, the other Al. Had a very poor performance. I might have the worst team right now, unfortunately. Jackson Dart had a pretty poor game. Um, Not to mention his uh, extremely hard hit he took as he was going out of bounds, helmet to
I,
helmet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoever I think his name, Christian Ellis, I think his name was on the Patriots, was
Hmm.
spamming the hit stick button all night last night. Knocked
Yeah,
Gunnar
and
Olszewski out,
if I
broke
had to
part
hear
of his
Peyton
helmet.
Manning say that was a clean move one more time,
Oh, every broadcast said it was a clean move. Even Giants fans on social media are saying that that's on Dart for not getting out of bounds. So I don't know.
like,
I caught some
uh,
heat for it yesterday in the group chat. You know, Owen
it's
pulled the it's
unfortunate.
free real estate move on me, which is just a guaranteed rage bait success every time. So
Yeah,
I did
he
notice that you
loves doing
started
that.
Young Wei Koo this week.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to touch on. Maybe we shouldn't start as many Giants players as we can.
Hmm.
Um,
No,
but yeah, that was quite the kick he attempted. He didn't quite
that
get to the kick.
might be the closest thing we'll see in a long time to the in honor of Thanksgiving to that episode of Charlie Brown or the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving
Mm,
special where
did anyone
Lucy
make that
pulls the football on him.
comparison?
Oh yeah, I saw it all over social media.
Awesome. It kind of
Yeah.
looks like when you're trying to chip and you hit the ground before you hit the ball.
I saw plenty of jokes about that as well. And then with Jackson Dart's reaction being the caption being my
I believe he
scramble
said, "Oh
partner.
my God."
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, Owen, I mean, great performance out of him. RJ Harvey, really good. Bijan Robinson, that trade. And Rasheed Rice, that trade looking real good for Owen right now.
Hmm.
Um, DeAndre Swift as well. It was there's a lot of good out of Owen's team. There's a lot less bad. Justin Jefferson, a weird 2.4. And then the Eagles
Not weird
defense
if you
only
saw
one
that
point.
game. They nine looked awful. Oh wait,
That's
no,
true.
nine didn't. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Mike,
that backup.
Mike, I can't even remember his name.
Browser or something. I don't
It
even
might be
know.
his final game.
Yeah, ever. Yes. No, I mean it isn't weird when you look at that, but just seeing Justin Jefferson and seeing 2.4 is strange. So, but hey, good for
Yeah,
Owen. Good job, Owen.
I'm wondering if Owen's angry he wasted such a good score on a week where it didn't really matter. This upcoming week,
He's
he's
trying to win
playing
a
for
division. I
a
think I
division.
think he's just counting wins.
Yeah, yeah, but like this next week, he's going for a division slot. Hopefully, he can get a score like this again.
That's fair. Yeah, hopefully for him.
Jeff beats Devin. One of Devin's teams beats the other team. What are you gonna do here?
Yep.
Actually, a pretty
Yeah,
close game. I'm sure Jeff was a little nervous. Uh, but yeah, some really bad scores out of Devin. What happened here? We have a 2.9, a 1.5, and a 1
yeah.
over there, but it was
I
enough to,
mean,
it's awful.
his receivers and his kicker saved this from being a real ugly score. And
Oh
then
yeah, look at that kicking score. That's awesome.
yeah. And
We
then just
love
looking
good
at
kickers on this show.
we love good kickers. And yeah, just looking at Jeff's team, it's a lot of good, not a lot
Sorry
of
about
bad,
that. I hit the
but
microphone.
nothing. A lot of good for Jeff, not a lot of bad. Nothing like extremely superb, except for, I mean, 22.2 out of your tight end spot is good. But yeah, I mean, just consistent good scores all throughout his lineup.
Yeah, I have the concern for Jeff that he's not like consistently in the 130s and 140s. He has weeks like this,
Yeah,
and he's in a position where he's probably not going to be getting a bye. There's a crazy scenario in which he can get a bye. I don't think it's going to happen.
true.
But he's going to have to put together 3 great weeks if he wants to get the free run for a second time running. We'll see if that happens, but I have some doubts.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't think anybody thinks Jeff is one of the. I don't think he's by any means a weak team. I mean, look at his squad. It's good, but I don't think people are viewing Jeff as one of the powerhouses coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, certainly an underdog,
Yeah,
which
but
is weird to
hey,
say.
at least he's going to be in the playoffs, unlike a couple of the hosts of the show.
Yeah. Before we do this game, I gotta go get a towel. I just spilled my water.
Nice. A rare dud, if you want to call it that, from Dom here against Pranov. It ultimately didn't matter because that score from Pranov is not very good. But yeah, just a rare, not high score from Dom, I think is kind of one thing I want to talk about because he has been incredible all season. JSN
Hmm.
with a really low score. Um, Tony Pollard, although I mean, you could probably expect that. And then the Texans defense and Tyler Loop all pretty low. So a dub is a dub, as we always like to say. But yeah, whew, Bronov, couple of zeros. I mean, he couldn't have seen Amon-Ra St. Brown
Yeah, it's
getting
been
hurt
part
that
of his
early
team.
on Thanksgiving. Not sure what happened with O'Marion Hampton. He was projected zero and he got zero, so maybe
I
maybe
think
that's just a
Pranav might be beyond carrying this year.
yeah, that might be a checked out type of situation, which as a person who is very checked out of my work league that I'm not doing well in, uh, I can say I don't hate it from
Yeah, my
Pranav.
work
That's
league
fine.
unfortunately has a rule that uh, if you don't play a player that's actually playing twice in a row,
You get fired.
you get fired from your actual. No, we get to vote them out three
Ah,
times in a row, and it's a completely out of the league auto ban.
wow.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. I mean, kind of nothing much to talk about in this game. It's been a tough season for
Not really.
Pranov.
Yeah,
I think he had much higher expectations coming into the year. We all had
he
much
had a
higher
good team, man.
expectations for his team. Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes you have a good team at the beginning of the year and it just doesn't pan out. I know all about that.
Yeah, you've done that 3 times in a row.
It feels like I do it every year.
Joey beats Bobby.
Yeah, speaking of duds, I mean,
What a
our two,
throwaway. Maybe I think Bobby's resting his starters here, to be honest. I mean, he did play all his starters, but metaphorically resting his starters here before the playoffs because what? This is disgusting.
yeah, I mean, it's funny that both of our probably our two favorites to get the Griff this year, not the Griff. That's you and I. We're the two favorites there. The two favorites to get the Shriram this year,
Hmm.
Bobby and Dom, both kind of laid an egg this week. Dom, of course, still comes away with a victory. Bobby does not. Yeah, just again with Bobby's team, not a ton to talk about. Sorry, Bobby. I know you are one of our only consistent listeners of the show, so apologies that we're not going to do a ton of analysis on your team. Josh Allen looked okay. Uh, Jahmyr Gibbs and Travion Henderson both got the same exact score. Sorry, I couldn't tell if one of those was a point 0.5. So that's fun. The running backs getting the same score. Um, yeah, for the first time, it seems like all season, there is a single digit number in the flex spot for Bobby. So yeah, overall kind of a dud for him, and I hate to say it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ian beats Ryan in a game that's important for him in the divisional race, but this game is much more important for Ryan as it eliminates him from playoff contention. He
Yep.
is
So
now out of it. We know who's in the playoffs now.
we know who's in the playoffs, and the last week is just going to be all about seeding and who can win that division between Jeff and Owen.
Yeah, we got some interesting seeding things to talk about. I'm excited to get to. So we're just going to touch on this game briefly. Zay Flowers sucks for Ryan. I don't know if I want to talk on anything about Ian. He was under his
24 points out
overall
of the kicker.
projected. Oh my God, 24. That kind of saves his game, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Like
a little bit.
if he gets a normal kicker score here, he might lose this game. So
Yeah. Yeah.
good
I mean,
job from his
like
kicker.
looking up and down Ian's team, not a ton of really good. Um, yeah, but hey, good for Ian. Another win. He's looking really good. He's looking strong going into the playoffs. I maybe it could be said that not enough people are talking about Ian in Shriram contention.
I'm just happy that Lad McConkey trade I made to him is finally working out because he's giving him nothing but duds, and he gets 13.9 this week with the touchdown there. So,
Yeah,
you know,
good job, lad.
I don't want to be a trade fleecer.
Yeah, no, it feels good to have some mutual benefit. And then looking at Ryan's score, it's really CeeDee Lamb and Jacoby Myers that gave him any sort of anything. But unfortunately for Ryan, he is officially out of the playoffs.
Yeah, as we see here, it turned out at the end of this year that two people from each division made it in. But we still actually, every division here is up for grabs, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Jeff or Owen could win, Bobby Dom could win, Ian Zane could win.
Yeah.
So the situation in which these division wins happen is Owen's got to win this week and Jeff's got to lose for Owen to win. If they both win, both lose, Jeff has it. The points for difference is just too great to make up.
Yeah.
140 points. Unless Owen scores 140 points more than Jeff, that's not going to happen.
Right. Which won't happen.
The
I'll
Bobby
say it
Dom
right now.
one, the Bobby Dom one, if they both win, Dom's got it. If they both lose, Dom's got it. But
Well, if they both win, Bobby
oh,
has
I'm
one more.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're
there's a
good. You're good.
there's a game differential here. So if they both win or both lose, Bobby has it. But if Dom wins, so Dom's just got to win and Bobby's got to lose. Dom needs a Bobby loss here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so it's in Bobby's hands and
Exactly.
how this goes down. And then
Bobby's fate is in his hands.
Division three, same thing there. It's the second team has a lot more points for. So
Yep.
if Zane wins and Ian loses, he's in. And
Yep.
interestingly, for Division two and three, the top two teams are playing each other. So Bobby Dom are playing each other, Ian Zane are playing each other. Those are the two games to watch this week.
That is, hey, that's fun. Jeff and Owen both playing bad teams, if I remember correctly. So, um,
Yeah.
hopefully for Owen, if you're Owen, hopefully if you're Owen, you can watch Jeff maybe get upset by a bad team. But I have a feeling in our game picks that I will be probably taking Owen and Jeff both to win.
And then another interesting thing to think about is seeding. So whoever wins Division Two is going to be the one seed. They will get a bye.
Mhm.
Whoever loses does not get a bye. That will go to whoever wins Division Three. Either Ian or Zane is going to get the second seed and that
Yep.
other bye. There's a situation in which Jeff can grab the bye. What Jeff needs to get that second bye is for Zane to win and then for Jeff to win. But for Jeff to score like 67 points more than Zane. So that's within the realm of possibility if Jeff has a blow up week
It's possible.
and
It's
somehow
possible.
Zane scores pretty low. But
I
Zane
wouldn't
needs to
say likely,
win.
but it's possible.
Zane needs to win and then also score low. So we need Ian to score even lower. So it's not going to happen. We're going to see Bobby or Dom with the one seed and then
Hmm.
Ian and Zane with the two seed. The only other guarantee we really have is that Owen's going to probably be um, the 6th seed. But if Zane loses this week and Owen wins, Zane will be the 6th seed.
Okay, cool. Noted.
For the wild card battle, there's no one underline anymore.
Yep.
Uh, as it would currently stand, Dom and Ian would have their buys. Jeff would play Owen in round one, and Bobby would play Zane in round one.
I think Bobby and Dom are switched here, or they're switched on the last slide.
They are switched on this slide.
Okay.
My apologies. Dom is the 10-win team. Bobby is the 9-win team.
Yep.
Joey,
So everything we said, just flip it. Joey, listen,
just flip it.
it's Joey. It's let's not. I mean, longtime listeners of the show know that there's not much we can do with that at this point.
Yeah, this one's right though.
Okay, noted.
So Bobby needs to win,
Yes.
but he's got that points for. Baby. We did pretty good last week. I saved myself with the Allen prediction. I'm
Yeah.
almost up to 50, 3 games behind you. We're kind of running out of time, running out of games, but we'll see what happens at the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I got to keep it above 50. And you're crawling up. I mean, a good week this week.
See what happens.
Episode 1, the crawl.
Gather round, the moment's near. A whisper turns into a cheer. The air is thick with hopeful sighs reflected in our eager eyes. It's time for game picks now, yes indeed. Planting every hopeful seed. It's time for game picks. Hear the call, standing tall, giving our all. Will Alex get to 50%? A spirit soaring, heaven sent. Will Alan crumble under the heat? Pressure rising, bittersweet. It's time for game picks now, yes indeed. Planting every hopeful seed. It's time for game picks. Hear the call, standing tall, giving our all. Praise be, praise be, praise be, oh Lord above, for this challenge, for this love. Holy, 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 we sing out strong. Where do our game picks truly belong? Double out, their fate sealed for one and all. It's time for game picks now, yes indeed. Planting every hopeful seed. It's time for game picks. Hear the call, standing tall, giving our all.
That's right. Game picks. Week 13 here. No, this is week 14. We're going Joey.
Joey. Also,
Joseph.
keep an eye out on another Joey mistake coming up here.
One of those is supposed to be me. That
Yeah,
first one's
I think
me.
it's the first one considering it's 4 and 9.
Yeah, that's offensive. Anyway, I'm playing Jeff this week.
Give me Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's got that one. Owen is playing Devin.
Give me Owen.
Give me Owen on that one. Joey, who is now requesting to be referred to as Jets, is playing Pranov. Pranov down with a 63 projected. Give me
I'm
Joey
gonna
on that
take
one.
Joey because
Yeah.
I don't believe that Pranov will play a fully eligible team. And again, no shade. I'm right there with him.
And finally, we get to an interesting game. Bobby Dom. Whoever wins this gets the 1 seed. Tom's projections are kind of low, but there are week 14 buys.
There are.
Dom
I
must be
think-
dealing with some buys here.
I gotta listen. I've been saying Bobby's a favorite all year. I gotta go with my guns and say Bobby in this one.
All right, I'll take Dom to win this game and be the 1 seed, get his bye going into the playoffs. You're playing Ryan, coin flip on that one. Like, truly doesn't matter. I'll take you so you can get 4 wins this year.
I'm gonna take me so I can get 4 as well.
All right,
I
give
don't
me.
want to,
I'm
but
switching. I'm switching my pickup to Ryan. Maybe I'll catch up to you here.
okay.
Yeah.
That's probably a smarter choice.
And then Zane is playing Ian, second most important game here for bye number 2. Um, the loser of this is going to be in. I don't think we know what the seed for the loser is going to be yet. We know for the Bobby Dom game that the loser of that's going to be the 4 seed.
Mhm.
But for Zane and Ian, there's some options down there. They could be 5 or 6 if they're not the second seed. Uh,
I think I'm gonna take Zane here for a bounce back week.
all right, Zane for a bounce back week. He's got a good team, but he had a bad week. Ian just made so many trades that made his team a lot better. Give me
I
Ian
know.
here.
I know I was just singing Ian's praises, but we got to be a little different in game picks, so give me Zane.
Absolutely. And Joey, let's work a little harder on these slides next time.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's just
What'd you do?
embarrassing
Watch
for fun.
Taxi Driver and rush through it? I bet
That's
there's
what I'm
not even a
saying.
new Manning, is there, Joey?
I don't think there is. Did you see Danny DeVito join in on the
I
Monday Night
did. We
Manning?
should absolutely add a picture of that.
We need to, but I'll. I'm surprised they showed. Did you see the clip of It's Always Sunny where Frank's in the couch and he crawls out of the couch?
No, I did not. I
They
unfortunately
played
did
that.
not
They
catch the
played that
Manning
clip.
cast last night.
Oh, well, turns out Danny DeVito does not know ball. He
Well,
asked a
that's
few
okay.
questions that like you wouldn't expect a football fan to ask. And
Fair
I mean,
enough.
what a better duo to ask some basic football questions to than Peyton and Eli because they'll know all the answers, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Anyway,
Uh,
I'm not sure Eli knows all the rules to football.
There's a chance he doesn't.
He may.
There's probably some weird defensive rules that he doesn't know about.
Yeah. I mean, me too. I'm sure I know maybe 30% of
Yeah,
them.
I mean, there was that weird like punt return rule where somebody like ran backwards into the end zone after they recovered the punt, but because a defender had touched it first, it was a no cost return. I can't even remember if that was in the NFL or college football this week. I
I
wasn't
don't.
very tapped into football after like I watched the games on Thanksgiving and then I watched the Penn State game with my family. And after that, I was not very tapped into football. I was driving all day Sunday, so it's
You get an
hard to watch
excuse.
football and drive. So
Yeah, and I know
I
you were
chose
watching
to
Stranger
focus on
Things
enjoying.
while you were driving, so.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ooh,
Um,
message from John. React live to
ooh,
this.
interesting. While you're doing that, I am going to go ahead and say which Manning I am. I'm, excuse me, feeling like the Eli edited over the scene from Major League, the "Don't stand on the tracks when the train is coming." Because listen, that's my fantasy team right now. I'm just a train, and I'm taking out anybody in my path right now.
Don't
So,
stand on the tracks when
um,
the train is coming.
so Ryan's standing on those tracks, and the train is coming. So you better look out, Ryan.
Yeah, and same thing to myself
Tua.
For Jeff this week.
Okay, so
I
we're
better
both
get out of
feeling
the
the
way.
same Manning. That's okay.
No, I'm not feeling that Manning. Let me find a different one.
Weird that you would say that. Bobby,
Uh,
I apologize. I know you're listening and watching. We're probably going to skew your data this week as far as last slide time. We are trying to keep this one a little short today. I do have another episode of Stranger Things to watch.
he has an
I know the
appointment
Stranger Thing. Yes, I have an appointment. I know the Stranger Things talk on
with his
these
non-docs partner. Although
the
your
la
non-docs partner has literally showed their face before, so
yeah, my non-docs partner has absolutely been doxxed, but that's okay. Um, yeah, so hopefully, after this week, maybe the Stranger Things talk on this show will go down, but maybe it won't. Who knows? There's still more of this season to come. So
trying to like who here looks defeated yet hopeful.
defeated yet hopeful.
I'm hopeful for next year, so like
Okay.
far out hopeful. Who I guess I'm
Hmm.
gonna go with like
I would say bottom left, the one right above
yeah,
Smiling Manning, where he's
that's the
like,
one I'm going with.
yeah,
This guy, this guy right here.
okay,
That's what I'm going with.
okay.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, any questions for the audience?
Yes, comment down below what is on your Christmas list this year if you do
Mm,
celebrate the holiday of Christmas? If you don't celebrate the holiday of Christmas, comment down below. I don't celebrate the Christmas holiday.
and that's okay.
Please be more considerate of my beliefs. I want you to type that in quotes, if you would.
And then also
Um,
comment down below if you're on the naughty list and how you're going to alleviate that.
ooh,
And I'd like to go through who's on the naughty list right now. Bobby is the
yikes.
most recent participant off the naughty list. Bobby
Good
is
job,
now on
Bobby.
the good list.
The nice
Joey
list, as some call it.
Joey is for certain on the nice list.
Joey,
Or
okay, he
no,
made
I'm
that
sorry.
payment.
Sorry. The naughty list.
Ooh, ooh,
I got you hopeful there for a second, but he is
I
on the
thought.
naughty list. Ian, who doesn't watch the show, is on the naughty list. And
Mm.
then non-member of the league, Connor, is also on the naughty list.
I bet Connor watches the show.
That'd be kind of sad if he did. But I hope he does. We
Hey, if
invite
Peyton and
all
Eli
viewers.
watch the show, it's true.
It's true. They're kind of part of it.
Uh, yeah, every day. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my question for the audience. Do you have anything?
Yeah, who does everyone think who if you look back at the 1976 Olympics and you look at all the gold medalists, who do you think was
Mm.
most impressive in their um, gold medal winning achievements? If that's a question that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I like it.
If everyone's curious, the 1976 Summer Olympics were held in Montreal, Canada,
Hmm.
and one of the only people I know that was in that is Bruce Jenner, currently known as
Okay.
Caitlyn Jenner.
The
Won
artist formerly known as Bruce Jenner.
the decathlon. I gotta say that's probably since that's the only person I know from that Olympics, I'm gonna have to go with them.
Okay. I like it. Let me see if I recognize any names. You know what? And here I just looked this up for clarity, but I ended up being right. Mark Spitz, swimmer
Okay.
from the United States. He was a gold medalist, and he had a huge mustache that
Oh,
I think probably would have slowed him down. He probably should have shaved it for the Olympics, but he didn't. And so I'm going to say Mark Spitz.
all right. Also, shout out to Bernt Johansson from Sweden. He won
Sure.
the cycling road race. Uh, I guess
All
that
right.
was the thing they're doing.
All right. Fair enough. Shout out Bert.
I think it's Burnt, Bernt.
Oh, burnt.
Yeah, he was burnt.
Like Eli Apple,
Maybe from the rubber on the road after he is done with them.
which is coincidentally exactly what Malort tastes like.
It looks like that's like the only thing he did is win the road race. He also won two stages of the Tour of Italy, if anyone's curious. But
Good
um,
job.
geez, what else do we have to talk about? That about wraps it up.
That
Thanks
does about
everyone for
wrap it up.
tuning in. Everyone comment down below when everyone thinks, as specific as you can get, when the last time Alan played that keyboard and his background is by his closet. Feel free to get down to the second, down to the minute, whatever you think you can get most accurate. If I had to guess, it'd be approximately 18 months ago. I'm gonna go with around like 2024, maybe like the July time frame, maybe on like July 25th at 7 p.m. was the last time he played that piano.
See, feels like it
Don't
feels
spoil it.
like it's been more recent than that. Oh, sorry, that's a spoiler. Well, there's a spoiler. It feels like it was more recent than that, but there's a very good chance that you are pretty close to accurate. I don't know. I actually don't know. It's been a minute.
All right. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe the video
Subscribe to the video and share the comment.
and welcome home, Devin.
Welcome home, Devin. Yeah, that's all we got.